Hello everyone, and I hope you had a happy holidays and a happy new year. So it's been an entire year of the joyous pastime of painting miniatures. I also just wanted to say thank you everyone for the explosive channel growth for a very niche hobby in under a year.
My pile of shame only grows like the pile of Costco hot dogs.
So let's do a review of what I did in a year of making videos on YouTube and painting on Twitch. Links down below like always. And I decided this will be a reflection of all the techniques and things I learned in a year. So in January, I painted my first mini of the year, which was my War Master Titan. It was the first time I tried adding some extra flair and making banners using brass. My first serious attempt at freehanding that actually went very well. How to achieve a nice gradient using only a dry brush because I was still hesitant to take the plunge with my airbrush I've had for over 2 years now. Along with learning how to do glazing on the big f***off plasma coils. If you want to know the color scheme, check out this video up here in the top right. In February, because everyone knows how much I hate the current Azreal since he still made a pewter, and I don't see him getting a new model anytime soon. Oh my god, it's happening! This incredibly blurry image is 100% confirming Azreal is finally getting a new model. Holy f***ing shit, this is not a drill! I repeat, this is not a drill! Anyways, I painted a Wargame exclusive Azreal proxy and a really cool chaplain model. This was the first venture into edge highlighting, and let's just say it doesn't look as good as what I can currently do, but nonetheless, it was a good learning experience and also some really cool models. Then in March, still riding on the I hate the outdated Dark Angels model train, I decided I wanted to try and make something. So I learned about Kitbash'ing and a Kitbash to Samael, Ravenwing Talon Master, and a Legion of the Damned Primaris Chaplain on bike using green stuff. I really like them, but they're still kinda in limbo because I'm not perfectly happy with them. So maybe I might finish them sometime this year. I don't know. I will get to it eventually. April was a fun month because I was on the Imperial Knights hype train that died as soon as I read the Codex. But that hype is back, baby, because Arcs of Omen says the stupid force to take a shitload of armor just if you want to run a Castellan. But yeah, Auxiliary Castellan is back, baby, and he is coming with a vengeance. But before that disappointment, I decided I wanted my knights to make other people's knights look like babies compared to mine. And I put lights in them in the most convoluted way possible that I may or may not be redoing because I found some better electronic parts and might make an updated video solely focusing on the lighting. So subscribe if you want to see more. Do it now, this wasn't a suggestion. In May, I decided I wanted to revisit Battletech again, so I burned my wallet for a glorified gacha box, and I got one of my favorite assault mechs, the King Crab. I also bought some 3D prints, painted up some of the mechs I got with a slightly updated paint scheme, screwed up varnishing them, then lost motivation. And now they're sitting in the foam tray I left them in for the past 7 months. Honestly, might revisit them for a palette cleanser painting project if, yeah, you'll find out. Then June through September was the Horus Heresy hype train. I painted all my Dreadnoughts, Marduk Cedrus, the Cataphractii Praetor, and I spiraled into insanity, magnetizing my entire Age of Darkness box. I regret nothing. During these months, I finally said, F it, I'm gonna figure out the actual colors GW uses to paint Horus Heresy Dark Angels. Because these, for the most part, are completely wrong. See me complain in this video. So during this time, I practiced edge highlighting a whole lot, and with great results. Started painting checkers regularly. My god, why are there so many checkers? Got a whole lot better at placing decals. Started to get the hang of painting capes. Finally figured out how to correctly paint lenses, because holy shit, painting lenses is hard. Seriously, why do we have so many checkers? And last but not least, I got good at painting text. October was honestly pretty tame compared to the rest of the year because I decided I really wanted some saber tanks. I had been wanting to get these little guys for a really long time because they're so cool. So for most of the month, I just worked on them. Nothing special. Another fun little note, because I fully expected at least one of them to be screwed up. I actually bought 3 of the neutron blasters, but surprisingly, none of these Forge World models were actually screwed up. Good job, Forge World. God damn it, now I need to buy another one. But honestly, nothing would prepare me for the pain and suffering that was November, where I spent the whole month painting Knight Cenobium. These guys were the true test of everything I learned in the last year. Edge highlighting, glazing, painting gems and lenses, actually trying to paint faces. This guy looks like Morgan Freeman, so I painted him to look like Morgan Freeman. Brush control, more magnets, figuring out again what paints GW really used. I'm too lazy to do plasma glow this small, trying to find every detail. Seriously, why is there so much detail? Saying F it, I have been painting these things for over 82 hours, I will do the text at a later date, and did I mention I still have 5 more of these things I still need to paint. God damn it. Then finally, in December, after the pain that was the hell of painting Knight Cenobium all November, I decided I wanted to relax for a couple of weeks. So for the first half of December, I built my Knight Castellan that I got for Crispy Wallet Friday. And yes, I had been eyeing that thing for months at a time, waiting patiently, hoping that no one would buy it. And the person that bought it was me. So woohoo, $100 Castellan. Also still trying to figure out what pose I want to do for it, because mono pose, gross. So while I let the Knight Castellan sit on the back burner for probably a few more weeks, I decided I wanted a Man of Iron, because apparently the Dark Angels have Men of Iron and a bunch of other cool shit locked within the depths of the rock, probably around the same place the lion is taking the big nap. Anyways, that's it for all the things I learned making content on YouTube and painting on Twitch for a year. And if you made it this far, I have 2 special announcements. The first being I'm finally going to be painting my Knights and Titan this year, because everything I did this past year was me learning about all the things I would need to do so my used car, Titan, would not look like a disaster. So look forward to that. The second announcement is I like serotonin, and I also like Costco hot dogs, along with seeing these numbers go up. So by this time next year, if this number reaches this number, I will buy a Warlord type. I'll get a Stormbird, Manta, Warbringer, Thunderhawk. Other Warhammer YouTubers, can we like chill for 5 minutes, please? Okay, fine. I'll get a Reaver Titan, or maybe an Asterius or Mastodon. Okay, so if we get to 10,000 subs, it'll be the Reaver Titan. 8,000 will either be the Asterius or Mastodon, because I only have 2 display cases, and those are the only models that'll fit in them. But if we don't reach the goal, but still see some decent channel growth, I don't know, probably get a Megara. But if the 10,000 gold does get smashed, I don't know, maybe a second Warlord Titan, because I do have enough weapons to have 3 of them. Or maybe Forge World will finally make a War Master Titan in 28mm. Pretty sure at that point my bank account will just spontaneously. So yeah, if you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps more than you think it does, because I really like Costco hot dogs. Also, follow my Twitch. I stream almost every day of the week, with half the stream spent trying to keep this cute little demon from not chewing on the boxes under my bed. And also join the Discord if you want to share your cool stuff with the community. Links down below, like always. Anyways, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And thank you everyone for an awesome year. Oh yeah, also, quick clarification on the painting order. I currently have a Chainbreaker Lance to assemble, so before any painting begins, those need to be done first. And since I'm going to be using my airbrush finally after 2 years, that part can't be streamed, but the metallics and fine detail the Titan and Knights can be. It's just harder for the Titan because it's very big. Another note, since I do need practice with the airbrush, my cheaper models will be experimented on first, so work on the Titan might not really start until around July at the latest. Okay, thanks for watching, subscribe, and bye!